he want to do to get his message across, man. The Lord use who he wants to get his message across, man. Use whoever he wants to, man. That the Gentiles shall be fellow heirs and of the same body and partakers of his promise in Hamashiach by the gospel, man. See, that's a heavy mystery right there, man. 5 people today, man. Hey, it's a heavy mystery. Going back into this word right here, man. The Apocrypha. It's a definition for mystery, man. It's a synonym for mystery. Apocrypha, hidden. It's a synonym, man. Y'all better get this book, man. You better get this book. The Apocrypha, man. The hidden wisdom which is unto our glory, man. This is unto the Israelites' glory, man. But it's the 144,000 right there, man. It's been hidden from ages, but now it's made manifest, man. Wherefore I was a minister according to the gift of the grace of the Most High, given unto me the effectual working unto his power. Unto me, whom am less than the least of all saints, is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Mashiach. Right, man. So when you go to church, man, if your pastor telling you, so much you know about this right here. If your pastor telling you, see, that's what, hey, it's all good though. But the Lord got to open. If the Lord ain't chose our people to get this knowledge, they're going to do right there, man. They ask me questions, they don't walk right by. They don't know nothing. I'm preaching right out the Bible, man. But the Lord done blinded a lot of our people, man. Closed a lot of minds up our people, man. Out here, what they got on the bed sheet. We got here in the bed sheet, you know what I'm saying? On the street corner, man, on the camera, preaching the Bible, man. Come out the white man, the devil. We the Israelites. That's the hidden mission. That's the hidden wisdom, man. That's been hid from ages, man. And it was purposely done to our people, man. But hey, I see why the Lord say 2/3 of our people gonna die, man. Word right in their face, man, walk right by you like you ain't nothing, man. But hey, I understand that too. And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world have been hid in the Most High, who created all things by Yahawashi Hamashiach, man. Right. The Most High hid this, man. From the beginning of the world. He hid to all men. But he ordained it for his elect men to be able to understand and receive, so it ain't hid to the elect, man. To the intent that now unto the principalities and powers in heavenly places might be known by the church the manifold wisdom of the Most High, man. The manifold wisdom of the Most High, man. The manifold wisdom, man. See, the Most High wisdom is manifold, man. It ain't no limit to the Most High wisdom, man. You can't put his wisdom in a box and try to make it fit you, man. This wisdom, ain't no limit to his wisdom, man. His wisdom stretches as far as the universe stretch, man. That's his wisdom, man. Your man can't even hold it, man. Right, man. According to the eternal purpose, which he have purposed in Hamashiach Yahushua, our Lord, in whom we have boldness and access with confidence by the faith of him. Wherefore I desire that ye faint not in my tribulations for you, which is your glory. Right, man. So we putting everything on the line for the nation, man. And first for the elect saints, man. But just like Yahushua, he died for the elect first, but he died for the whole nation of Israel, man. So his men put themselves on the line for the elect first and the whole nation, man. Because like the scripture said, the Lord had not left a remnant, we would have been left Sodom and Gomorrah, man. So what we doing, man? What the elect men doing right now is gonna preserve the whole nation of Israel, man. Because 2/3 gonna be brought back through the loins of the elect men, man. That was going back into the wisdom of the Lord is manifold, man. Ain't no limit to his wisdom, man. So understand that. For this cause, I bow my knees unto the Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named, that he will grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man. That Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love, man. Right, man. You gotta be rooted and grounded in love, man. May be able to comprehend with all saints. Right, so you may be able to understand and comprehend with all saints, which only the saints, only the Israelites can be the saints, man. Only the Israelites are the saints, man. Mashiach, I'm going to read it again, verse 17, man. And Yahushua HaMashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, because you ain't seen him, man. He's going to dwell in your hearts by the faith, man. By you believing that he is, man. Blessed is he who haven't seen and believed, man. That ye being rooted and grounded in love may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height, which all this goes into the wisdom and understanding of him, man. Because all these are synonyms and definitions for when that breath entered into, when that breath of life entered into those dry, dead bones, man. May be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height. in manifold wisdom, and to know the love of Hamashiach, which passeth knowledge, that he might be filled with all the fullness of the Most High. I'm going to just read it out. Not unto him that is able to do exceedingly, now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Right. But to him be glory in the church by Hamashiach Yahushua throughout all ages, world without end. Amen. See, so that tells you who he's talking about right there. Who is the world without end, man? So it went into the Gentiles right there, man, but it was a mystery. But he ended it, world without end. Now we're going to get a precept for that world without end, man. See, the Spirit reveals new things to you every day, man. Said they should, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord. This is Salakia. This is Isaiah 45 and 17, which the word Salakia means forgive, pardon. Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. Ye should not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So that's who Paul was talking to in Ephesians, what we just read, man. Because he ended with word without end, amen. Precept in Isaiah 45 and 17, Israel should be saved with the everlasting salvation, word without end, man. The hidden mystery, man. The hidden wisdom, the mystery, which through the ages have been hid, but now it's made manifest by the Spirit to his holy apostles and prophets, man. Hello? I'm still at the same place. I'm going to go to Colossians, the first chapter. Start at verse 25, man. It's Colossians 1 and 25, man. I just want to get the point, man. It say, wherefore I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High. Right, man. So this is for all of you in the Lord, man. You made a minister, which the word minister means you made a servant, man. You're a servant, man. We're here to serve our people, man. That's why Yahushua said, the greatest among you, let him be your servant, man. So we made a servant. Yahushua humbled himself as a servant, man. Even though he had all that power, he humbled himself, man. Wherefore I made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High. That's what it's all about, fulfilling the word of the Most High, man. We made a minister to the dispensation of the Most High to fulfill his will, to fulfill his word, man. To teach this truth, man. To help seal up the elect, man. Even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from many generations, but now is made manifest to his saints, man. So there it go again, man. That word mystery again, man. Which have been hidden, man. That's why a lot of the people couldn't get it when the Lord was walking the earth, and it was them princes like that he was talking about, man. Where princes go into the leadership of our people, man, and of these other nations, man. To whom the Most High will make known what is the riches and the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, man. Right. So if it's talking about the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, because if it was just strictly talking about Gentiles from face value, why would it be a mystery? You know what I'm saying? Why would it be a mystery of the Gentiles? We already knew just from face value, okay, the Gentiles talking about the other nations, so why the hell is this a mystery? That wouldn't make it a mystery. But that mystery of the Gentiles is, we was those Gentiles, man. I'm gonna get that. Get that 1 Corinthians 12. We were once Gentiles, giving away to these dumb idols. To whom the Most High will make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is a Mashiach in you, and the hope of glory, whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Hamashiach Yahushua, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his work, which worketh in me mightily. I'm just going to keep reading in chapter 2. Back to John 6 and 63, man. It's the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing, man. It's the spirit that keep you going, man. Work out, get all in shape, and do all that, man. But one thing it is when you working out, man, what keep you going is spirit, man. That flesh get tired, but that spirit gonna keep your ass going, man. That's why I say our spirit is renewed day by day, man. Our inward man is renewed day by day. How do you renew that inward man, man? By these words right here, man. These words are life. They are spirit, man. The flesh, and then you get that Holy Spirit. You unstoppable then, man. You endowed with all type of warlike energy. Why I say you have known the breadth, the height, the length. That's that manifold wisdom, man. There ain't no limit, man. You can't measure the Most High wisdom. White man try to do it all the time, man. Then that's when you look into space and say, I saw 40 super Earths. The Lord will show him something. this one astrology woman called it. He said, I call it the Lord turning on the lights of heaven. The Lord will show them something. They see 40 super earths. You can't measure. You can't measure. Like the scripture said, ear have neither heard nor eye seen. The glory of the Lord here prepared for us, man. For those who wait on Him, man.
So what they call extraterrestrial?
Them the angels, man. That's why they always have how they like to make us with big eyes. That's why they have with the big eyes, the head. Yeah, they just a mock. But you actually got so-called white folks that seen them angels. They say they tall, big, tall, dark-skinned men. But Africa, they say super tall, like 7, 8 feet tall. Yeah, that's just them making mockery of the angels in the
I
Lord.
see a little similarity from that movie Black Panther.
Right,
Like they trying to send a subliminal message.
right.
I don't know why I sell for them now. They just actually like that.
You watch who?
That Black Panther.
Yeah.
I just actually like that though. You know how they hear their codes and stuff under their lips.
Yeah.
Like only chosen ones.
Right. That's that hidden wisdom.
Yeah.
See, that's the hidden wisdom, man. We the chosen ones. But you got those men, you got the men who Lord ordained. They had their wisdom locked in their mind throughout all the ages. And now it's being unlocked. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is now, pure man being stirred up. The word education, educated means to come from within. So all it is now you see what you're hearing right now was already in you. This word stirred up your pure man, like, oh, now you just putting the pieces of your puzzle together that was already in you. See, that's how it works when they elect men. It's already in them. They already like been questioning certain stuff. So now they getting the answers to their questions. That's what's already been in them, how they feel. Now you get more revelation to understand on. That's what they got to do this like you already been reading the scripture. Now you get that understanding, like now you connect the dots, you know what I'm saying? Or the dots don't, but it's a mystery. It's hid. It's hid to the, like you said, it's plain to the holy. Plain to the holy. The ungodly can't see it. The wicked, they can't see it. Glad that.
It started out as good for all of us.
Yeah.
But then told them they understand.
Right.
And it was a damn boy to the ones that probably weren't chosen. They got paper chosen.
Nah, you can't make nobody chosen. I'm gonna get the scripture on it.
I mean,
I know what you're saying.
yeah, I ain't trying to say like
But see, nah, we gon' our job is to wake up the chosen. Cause like you said, we didn't know we didn't know the mysteries.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We didn't know the mysteries. But we had to be, somebody had to try to stir up our pure minds. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm gonna get that scripture. Though you once knew this. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure mind by way of remembrance, that ye be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets and the commandments of us, the apostles of our Lord and Savior, man. Right, man. So it's all about your pure mind getting stirred up by way of remembrance, man. Because we knew this truth way back, you know what I'm saying? But the white man beat it out of us, man. But so now your pure mind is being stirred up in way of remembrance, man. Now I'm going to get Matthew 13, then I'm going to go back to Colossians 2.
You try to get us far away from Israel.
That's what the church is set up to do. That's why I tell our people, man, don't even go to the churches, man. They slick with it, man. Let's go into that scripture in 2 Corinthians. I think it's 13, 8 and 13. You say Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light, preaching righteousness, man. That's them false pastors, man. They got the Bible, man. But they ain't right, man. They the adversaries to us, man. Because they not teaching you Israel, man. But they'll teach you faith. You know what I'm saying? Which you need faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High, man. What about putting on the full armor, though, man? What about the helmet of salvation, man? Which is the knowledge of salvation. What about the breastplate of righteousness? Which is the righteous acts, man. Which is keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, man. Shine your feet with the preparation of peace, the gospel of peace, man. Gospel of peace for who, man? The nation of Israel, man. Because the Lord is going to bring peace to our nation, man. Now I'm going to go to Matthew 13. Oh, 2 Corinthians 13, right? I think it is. Yeah, I get that right quick since you brought it. Matthew 8 and 13. Probably 11. Right. This is 2 Corinthians. It's chapter 11. This 2 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 12. What I do, that I will do, that I may cut off occasion from them which desire occasion, that wherein they glory, they may be found even as we. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Hamashiach, man. And that's your fake pastors, man. They transform themselves into apostles of Hamashiach, man. But they don't speak according to this word. They not teaching you to put on the full armor, man. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Right, man. And that word's talking about the white man, man. You even got the so-called white man trying to teach the Bible, man. You got your John Hagees, your Kenny Copelands, Joel Osteens, man. Because you look that word up, Satan, right there. The Greek word is in the Hebrew it's Shaitan, but it means adversary, but then it means a Satan-like man. Who is that talking about? The so-called white man, man. But them false apostles transforming themselves into apostles of Hamashiach. That's your fake pastors, man. They take this Bible, but they ain't teaching you the truth, man. They ain't teaching you the whole book, man. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into the angel of light. Therefore, it is no thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end should be according to their works. Right, man. You see that, cuz? So, yeah, you can understand that? Right, man. Because who do these pastors go to, man? For the get ordained to teach the Bible. They go to seminary school. Who controls the seminary school, man? The white man, man. Another mission. It's plain to the holy, though. This go to Matthew 13, man. Matthew chapter 13. Starting at verse 10. And the disciples came. Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? So the disciples came to the Lord like, Lord, why you keep speaking to these people in parables? What's the deal, Lord? Why you just won't straight up tell them? Watch what the Lord gonna say. He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. See that? Right. The disciples had the same question, which any ordinary man to be like that amongst our people, like, Lord, okay, why we just won't tell them straight up? You know what I'm saying? Even if we break it down and tell them straight up, if the Lord ain't told them to get, they still ain't gonna get. Just like I asked the baby girl that walked by, she ignored me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put you up on, I'm trying to teach people, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here putting myself on the line. I got stuff I could be doing too. But I love to do this more.
I'm on probably Muslim.
Right.
Or they Christian, you know how the church is Christianity.
Right.
They already heard about it.
Right.
They already heard.
It's hidden to them though. But to them it is not given. For whosoever have, to him shall be given. So if you got this knowledge, you're going to continuously increase in it. And he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have, man. See that? In the past, I remember the pastor used to talk about this, talking about money. Yeah. Talking about you're going to be giving more money. No, it's talking about the knowledge, man. Therefore I speak to them in parables, because they see and see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand, man. Right. Therefore I speak to them in parables. Salaki, verse 4, I'm going to read that again though. Therefore I speak to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing you should hear, and should not understand, and seeing you should see, and should not perceive. For this people heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, should understand with their heart, and shall be converted, and thou shalt heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Right, so like the Lord tells them, look, bless your eyes, for you see, and your ears you hear. To them it ain't given. He told what's revealed to them in Isaiah the prophet, which that's Isaiah 6 and 8. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. Hear ye the parable of the sower. Right. Read that. Got something? I'm keep going. Matthew 13 and 8, hear ye the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understand it not, then come the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. Right, because now the Lord breaking down the parable that he said in Matthew 13, chapter 1 through 9. Go back and read it, man. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word, and anon, and with joy receive it, man. We got some odd people that receive this word, and with joy they receive it. But guess what? It's going to keep telling you about him that received the word in stony ground. That's why I say you got to be grounded and rooted in love. Yet have he not rooted him, but do it for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended. Right, so this people who actually receive this truth, they receive it with joy. And then when they start going through them trials and tribulations, for accepting this word, for not celebrating Christmas, for not celebrating Easter, not eating pork, for growing their beard out, for not laying their hair up, people start talking about it. So they say they endure for a while, but when tribulation arrives because of the word, by and by, he is offended, man. So then he started getting offended, man. He started getting offended of Yahushua. That's why Yahushua said, blessed is he that is not offended in me, man. He also that received the seed among the thorns is he that received the word. And we got another one that received the word, but he received about the thorns. And the care of this world and the deceitfulness of richness choke the word, and he become unfruitful. Right, so you got another one. He received the word by stony ground, and the cares of this life and the deceitfulness of riches. He want to serve the mammon. Think he can serve mammon and the Most High, which is this materialistic shit. And it choked the word in him, and he become unfruitful, man. But he that received the seed into the ground, but he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understand it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some an 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. Right, man. Read the other. I'm gonna read the right. I'm gonna read down to verse 6. Cause that's what it's talking about. Now this is Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. Another parable put forth he unto them, saying, these are all mysteries, man. It's like you got unsolved mysteries. Now you got the solved mysteries to the kingdom of heaven, man, which has been hid from ages and generations, man. But now have been revealed through the Spirit to his holy apostles and prophets, man. Unsolved mysteries are now solved mysteries through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Matthew 13 and 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed a good seed into his field. Right. And who is that man, man? Yahweh Shai. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way, man. So, a lot of this happened during slavery, man. You got tares sowed among the wheat, man. And it's really started to happen during the time of the Greeks when they took us down, man. Because we had the Greeks mixing in with our culture, man. And we was mixing in with their culture. Because you had the son of John, son of Simon, the last son of the Maccabees. The son after him, John Christ, he started forcing the Edomites to keep the law, man. Which they led up to Antipater, the father of Herod, being able to become governor and get into so-called political arena of our culture, man. And just going to the bridge and take a left at the light and keep going straight. So you see it down to the left. We're gonna be about 2 minutes up.
Is it like walking distance?
Huh?
Is it like walking distance?
It's gonna be a minute, man. Like you said, while men slept, his enemies sowed tares among the wheat, and it started during the times of the Greeks, man. Going back to the point I was making, man. Because you got tares and wheat, they look the same, man. A tare is a weed that grow up with the wheat. It's brown, same color as the wheat, but it look just like a wheat, man. You ain't gonna be able to tell the difference until both of them get fully grown into harvest, man. So this tare sold among the wheat right here, with the so-called white men, even during the times of the Greeks, slept with our women. He had a lot of their kids came out looking like us. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of their kids came out looking like us, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and it's through the Spirit, man. And like I said, it started when the Greeks done this, man. So-called Greeks, they were the Edomites, which they was doing this. You know the tribe, the Maccabees from the tribe of Levi, right? They were set up for the priesthood and stuff. That's how Herod was able to get in there to be king, man. Because he was a terror. But guess what? If you fast forward to like 1,700 years after that, during the time of when the white man did it all through slavery, man. But I'm just making a point of linking up Levi with Levi when the white man did it because the first island that Christopher Columbus landed on was the island Hispaniola, right? It was just Haiti They call it Haiti in the Dominican Republic today, man. So when they brought the slaves to the island of Haiti, man, which was mainly the tribe of Levi, which Judah got mixed in there too, and Benjamin, man. Spain landed first, but when Spain claimed the land, the French and the British showed up like, nah, you can't have this among each other, so they had to, and they was over there fighting each other for the land, man. But they split it up amongst each other, man. That's why you got Santo Domingo, you got, which is known as Dominican Republic. Hey, how you doing? Then you got the island of Haiti, man, which they divided, but it was like the French and the Spanish divided the land, man. But the point I'm making is, the thing the French started doing, they'll take one of our slave women and take them back to France, and the Edomite Frenches will have sex with them. They'll raise their child up. A lot of times, that child will come out looking like our people, man. It was a terror. But they'll take him, then they'll take him back to the island, and they'll have him as a taskmaster. You know what I'm saying? They'll have him or her as a taskmaster, which we was thinking that was our people, but it wasn't. That land actually went back to the Edomites. That's just one example I'm making of what happened, the terror and the wheat, which we know the white man did throughout the whole time he had us in slavery, man. We got a lot of terrors amongst the wheat right now. A lot of our people that look like us, but they land go back to the Edomites. Just making an example of a terror and the wheat, man. And another, but while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. Right. So the tares are gonna appear, man, when the harvest comes, man. So the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow seed in thy field? From whence then have it tares? And he said unto them, An enemy have done this. The servant said unto him, Without then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, that's why you gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them, man. Right. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn, man. Right. Now, I'm going to skip down to verse 36, man, because now he finna break the parable down unto them of the tares and the wheat, man, which all these are mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, man. Then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares in the field. Right, so Yahushua speak these parables amongst the multitude. But he wasn't breaking it down to them. But then, like he said, when the multitude went away, now the disciples like, Lord, break that down to them. What that mean? And he answered them and said unto them, He that sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. Right. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, which are the Israelites, man. Good seed right here, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. But the tares are the children of the wicked one, man. Who is the wicked one, man? The so-called white man, man. Because who was ruling at this time when the Lord was making all them parables? He had just came out of being under the Greece for 300 years. Which they was the Edomites, and now the Romans take over, the Greco-Roman Empire, man. So they had sold a lot of tares amongst the wheat back then, man. But guess what? We sold a lot of wheat among the tares amongst them, man. During the time of the Dark Ages, we sold wheat amongst the tares. Because during the Dark Ages, You had the Moors going all throughout southern Italy, Sicily, and Spain, and was having sex with the women, man. A lot of them kids came out looking like them, but they went back to the children of the kingdom, man. It said the enemy that sold them is the devil. And the harvest is the end of the world. And the reapers are the angels, man. So going back to slavery, man, like I was saying, just one example. What the French did on the island of Haiti, they'll take some of the slave women, take the women back to France, have sex with them, have baby by them. A lot of times, babies came out looking like them Haitians. But their seed went back to the so-called French, the so-called white man, which they the Edomites. But then they'll bring that baby back, all grew up as a man or a child looking like us, but the seed went back to the so-called white man. And then they'll use them to be taskmasters over our people. And a lot of times our people would call them house niggas, but they're not knowing they land actually went back to the white man, man. Because according to the Bible, the so-called white man, the devil, man. The word devil means in the Greek is diablos, which means deceiver, man. Who is the great deceiver of the world, man? Who switched all the names up? Who got the whole lie? Who got the whole lie going? Got the Lord painted. Got the depiction of the Lord painted with long stringy hair, pale face skin. When the Bible clearly gives a description of the Lord of how he looked, with a woolly white afro, with dark skin, man. So who is the great? Who is the devil? Who is the great deceiver, man? The so-called white man, man. You had a question? You had a question, something?
No, sir. I'm just listening to you, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Well, another thing, like I said, because you just can't take everything from face value, you gotta weigh the spirit, man. Because you got a lot of our people, they look like the so-called white man, because we done the same thing. During the dark age, we had sex with during the dark ages for the Moors. We went into southern Italy, into Sicily. We had sex with those women. And a lot of our children came out looking like the so-called white man. But when we do their lineage check, it goes back to our people, man. So we can't judge by the skin color. You gotta go off the spirit, man. Huh?
Amen to that.
Right. You gotta go by the spirit, man. But when the blade was sprung up, it brought forth fruit. Then appeared the tares also. Now, I'm Salak, let me go back. It said the enemy has sold them. The enemy that sold them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. Therefore the tares are gathered and burnt in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity, man. So this is what's starting to be manifest now, because we're in the end times, man. In the end time, and now the angels finna gather all things out of his kingdom that offend, because the king, like the Lord told the disciples, the kingdom of heaven is within us, man. So this the kingdom being rebuilt right now, man. The kingdom is being rebuilt before your eyes, which is gonna manifest until our physical kingdom being built and we go back to our land, man. And should cast them into a furnace of fire, there should be wailing and gnashing of teeth. What's that furnace of fire, man? The thermonuclear destruction that's gonna come up on this place, man. That fire not quenched, that unquenchable fire, man. 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, however, 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, man. Well, your ass just gonna melt. That's how hot that nuclear fire is, man. Your skin melt off your flesh. Your eyes pop out of your socket. That's the hellfire. Ain't no hellfire under the ground, man. Judgment gonna take place on top of the ground where it's always taking place, man. The judgment of the Most High, man. It's another lie the church told, man. That's another mystery. Hell just means the grave, man. Greek word sheol, grave. Hebrew word, man. It just means the grave, man. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. So then the righteous gonna shine forth. Then we gonna get our glory, man. Going back to when he appear, we gonna glory with him, man. Right now, us understand these mysteries and the wisdom is our glory, man. This is our glory. I'm gonna get ready to close out, man. That's why I tell you, anytime you have it, they're gonna bring it in so you won't forget it.
Probably just write the question down.
Sounds good. And I'm gonna end it with a couple scriptures I already read, man. I'm gonna go back to Colossians 3 and 1 through 4 again. Ye then be risen with a Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where the Most High, where your Mashiach seated on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth, for you are dead and your life is hid with a Mashiach in the Most High. When Mashiach Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then ye also shall appear with him in glory, man. Right, man. So going back into say, then shall the sons of the kingdom appear in righteousness, man. We're gonna appear, they're gonna shine forth in righteousness in the kingdom, man. Get 1 Corinthians, and I'm gonna close it out, baby. We'll go back to 1 Corinthians 2 and 7 again, and 6 and 7. Howbeit we speak the wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in the mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory, man. Come, man. So all praise go to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutation, peace, and love to the elect. Shalom.